Okay, so welcome back, everybody. We're going to get back underway with things now. So we're gonna have that lobby restart, which is unfortunate, of course. So let's just double check. I think there's still a good few people. Another 4 people we're waiting on now. Just 2 more now, I think. Oh, and one's DT. Okay. Just make my PC a little less cluttered. We're still waiting on 2, I believe. Oh, there's 1. So now just 1 more. I believe there was 16, aren't there? I hope so. Still I'm unsure if it comes in. Just... Oh, there we go. That was the one that actually disconnected on that before he got in. Oh, yep, it happened again. god. Oh. Okay, now I think we're ready. I believe it. One hectic race and it hasn't even started. Right, well, while this is going on, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom because I think we're still waiting on someone. Alright, perfect. Oh, and someone's readied up already. Yep, don't forget your setups, people. Well, you got 20 seconds, so... Oh, God. Don't think it's very fair for people to ready up already, but... Uh-oh. That might cause a bit of arguments, but... We'll see. Be great for the game to load as well if this wants to go on. Oh, tuna's gone. Uh-oh. So someone's Wi-Fi is taking an absolute... I can't... I think he needs an invite, so if I... Yeah, I got it. Hopefully that goes through. Well, not the ideal start to the formation lap. He's got, well, I suppose, to the end to be able to join. He won't be... I don't think he'll be able to take control of his car until it's actually started, so... That's what it takes for me. Oh, it doesn't. Never mind. I don't... Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's very chaotic already, and it's the formation lap. Williams looks in a big hurry at the moment, and for some reason that Alfa Romeo has absolutely disappeared from existence. Do I have to tire? Yeah, okay, so... majority starting on the mediums. The Red Bull possibly didn't get any time. Okay, so Tuna's back. NASCAR fan died. So he's starting on the softs, possibly didn't get any time, or he just wants to move up the grid as quickly as possible. Not a great strategy though to start on softs, me personally. But we'll see how it goes for him. But obviously you can see there, yeah, mediums are the majority start. Mediums are hards, that's ideally what you want to be on. Has Tuna got in? I'm not entirely sure. I don't believe so. Actually, just realised my camera settings are just regular on this. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So, AlphaTauri now, final car slotting in to the grid. So here we go. I can't see. On come the lights. 5 red lights. And away we go for the Tier 2 Bahrain Grand Prix. It's a brilliant start for Tuna there. The Williams behind of Navas getting absolutely swallowed up. Oh, Tuna's gone as well. What's happened to Tuna there? It's hit the back of the Haas. I don't know. Probably not any damage. I didn't see anything fall off, but that's a very hectic start. Again, there's plenty of things going on in the background. Tuna's had an absolute stinker of a start. Including his teammate has gone on from the gravel there. Almost doing a Mazepin, just minus the spin. Something's wrong with Tuna as he's falling down the order, as somehow from P3 I believe Liam has taken the lead here with Red 92 there in the Alpine, who is a potential pole contender. Has got himself into P2. Jakey in a Haas P3. That was fun. Oh, and the Aston Martin's almost spun there in the background. That's going to lose him a couple of positions. As it's been a good start for the Red Bull and the softs, as you can see. He obviously just avoided... Oh, and John... No! Commentator's curse. And I've jinxed it for... I'm so sorry. I've jinxed it for him. And he spun right as I said it was going well for him. But anyway, Liam leads. Everything is really going down in the first lap here. Tuna's falling down even further. I don't believe he has taken over yet. Or maybe he did disconnect again. Because he's going very, very slow. Oh, he did. Yeah. Don't know why it's only telling that now, but that explains a lot. That's going to set him back a lot in this race, which is going to be very disappointing for him. But there's still, like, lap 2. Once he can get back in, it's just fight till the end. So he will not be ruled out until he can get back in. Oh, well, sorry, other way around. He will be ruled out. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So we're just going to continue on. This is quite a lot of... Oh, I thought there was damage there for a minute. The Williams always... I don't know why, but when you can't see the wing, it looks like there's damage. But there's quite a few people literally separated by absolutely nothing. As this could be an interesting battle here between the McLaren, the Alpine, and the Ferrari. This is a bit deep there for the Ferrari. Went a little bit off. I'm not really sure what happened, but has Tuna gotten? Tuna's not back in yet. I believe, yeah, Soar has also disconnected by the look. Yeah, he has. So Soar's out of the lobby as well. As his yellow flags, what's going on in the background? It's UR50 has spun by the looks of things. I guess. Again, I turn on over the worst times. So, Liam still leads away, setting the fastest lap, having a 2.7 lead over Jakey, and Nava following behind. Then the Red Bull, Aiden Chicks, I believe, then sets the fastest lap. Again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm just trying to put 2 and 2 together. He's done a brilliant switchback attempt there on the McLaren, and it's worked out beautifully. I think the McLaren possibly still has hot tires there from the spin, so fortunately had to give that one up, I would assume. And he's almost around. Brilliant save there to just about keep it on track. It just still hasn't returned. Oh, and the McLaren's round, and that is not good. So he's going to have even hotter tires now. And he's going to be many seconds behind. Of course, race is never really over on lap 3. There's always the potential for the safety car, so I would say to not give up, but we'll obviously see what goes on. So there's actually been a little bit of a gap change between the lead. The start of the lap, it was 2.7 as Tuna's finally back in the lobby. So I'm sure he'll be raring to get going. There's another spin back there. Who's going to... One of the Ferraris. It was Burgertown, I think, had spun. And as I said earlier, yeah, I was expecting it to be full of spins, and yeah, it turns out I was unfortunately right. I'm sure none of them are intentional. I'm sure it's all just the game being absolute dog shit. As we continue on, the gap is back actually to the same. I don't know if there's a potential change in any of the time, because it's actually gone up a little bit. Maybe there's just a small mistake there from Liam earlier on in lap 3 on that lap. So of course, yeah, so Tuna's back in it as URPP is boxed for the hards. So Tuna's got a lot of ground to make up, but as he's shown, he's got the pace to do it, so obviously just wants to get on with it. And URPP has retired from the session in the pit lane at least, so there will be no danger of a safety car, I believe, as the Alfa Romeo NASCAR fan has almost gone around there. That extremely annoying double apex. I absolutely hate it. I can't stand that corner, especially when, like, GT cars is terrible around it. But anyway, we don't need to get into that. So I'm sure now Tuna will be wanting to get rid of every car that's in his way now, up until at least the top 5. See if he can see what he can do here now. Nav has set the fastest lap as he's actually, why did I go there? Here, he's actually going to go for it down the inside here of Jakey into turn 1. I believe he's got the DRS for the next zone as well. Tuna sets the fastest lap now, so he's proving he's got the pace and he really wants this one. Can Nav now come back here up into turn 4. He's going to try the outside. He has, as Jakey's broke really early there. As he's going to go around the outside. Is he going to complete the move? On board now with Jakey. They're still side by side. Who's going to get it? He's giving him the space. And Nava with an absolutely brilliant overtake there to take P2. Sensational stuff. Absolutely brilliant. That's an overtake and a half. That is an overtake. Honestly, brilliant stuff. It's always the basic stuff that just always gets the, you know, gets the, like, hits the nail on the overtake. So now that Nava is through, he might try now chase after Liam. If he's got the pace, which he has obviously set the fast lap before Tuna did. So he's obviously fast, and he's got the pace. So it'll be a good battle now to the end to see who'll win it. But obviously that is the least of the worries, since there's plenty of laps to go. As there's, again, both the Ferrari and the McLaren going wide. Smilia going wide, but Ferguson potentially could have got an overtake done there, but possibly just holding off maybe to the DRS zone, getting a better exit, which I believe he has. But of course they've both got DRS now, so it's going to be a bit difficult to overtake. So here comes Smilia down the inside. No, he's actually backed out. It looked like it there from that angle, but he's backed out of it. He's backed out of that overtake. But possibly we're just waiting for the right one. Not going to be close enough on this occasion. But Bergerstein looks like a better exit. He's got alongside of his teammate. If he can keep that from, that's what he can't. So he's no right to the space here, unfortunately. There's a big battle there. 4 cars involved, so I better be keeping a close eye on this one, I'll tell you that. Red Mass not too far behind. There's a never mind, it's a whole train. Everyone has managed to get DRS for this next straight. So yeah, it's a literal train now behind this McLaren. So it's going to be quite scary. There's an Alfa Romeo gone off in the back again of NASCAR fan. So Tuna's getting past the Red Bull. Oh, they've touched a little bit, but Tuna has made the overtake. And he's made it stick. And Tuna making steady progress up on the P11 now. Is there damage on that Red Bull? He's got a bit wide there. I was just wondering. I don't know if that corner's flat. I haven't played this game in ages. And when I do Bahrain, on other games it hasn't been in F1 cars. Or well, at least the 22 cars. Anyway, the Rebel's fallen behind a good bit, but he has still managed to keep DRS. Which will keep NASCAR fan at bay, and he looks like he has more straight line speed here. So NASCAR fan will be out of range to overtake. Is there anything else going on? There is. There's the 2 Ferraris battling. They're now side by side. They might have both have DRS. And here comes the Mercedes out of nowhere. The Mercedes are going to go 3 wide into turn 4. Who's going to get it? Mercedes is the inside line. Brilliant stuff there from the Mercedes. He's actually managed to get 2 in one corner. So Ferrari's still side by side. But Sevilla has given it up this time. Oh my god, what a battle that was. That was absolutely insane there. From the Mercedes, he just... Yeah. He was like, yeah, this is mine now, so... yeah, 2 brilliant overtakes that have happened there so far now. Something you don't often see there either. 3 wide. How have they managed to make that work? I was really concerned for the Ferraris in case they might have done something to themselves, but both on mediums, both seem to be similar enough pace. So I'm sure there's plenty of a battle to come between them. I also still need to turn down my audio, which I still forgot to do. But yes, it's fine. Anyway, oh, and Tuna's got past. All of a sudden, I haven't actually I didn't even see that one coming. I didn't realize Tuna was going for it. Tuna's also got DRS, but here comes the Alpine out of nowhere. No, he's slightly backed off there. Red 92, but he might go for it down the inside here if Tuna. He does. Diving it down the inside. Can we sort of do anything about it? Maybe? No. Well, the Ferrari has been completely brushed on the floor. Oh, Tuna's got no DRS. Unfortunate. I don't believe there's any gains. Like, there's no gain time here so far between Nava and Liam, so the gap is pretty much similar. Now, it was 3 seconds a couple laps ago, so maybe it's gradual gains, not by much. I could possibly have a look at the lap times. If I could, yeah, there we go. Oh no, Tuna's have crashed! Every time I look away and Tuna's out of the race! Oh no! And that is the end of Tuna's race. He was on the comeback and that was going to be a brilliant drive. Oh no! And it's gone all horribly wrong. There's a safety car which will bunch everyone back. Oh no! And I have no idea what had happened. Unfortunately, I might try see if I can get a clip later. Might have a look, but oh no. Everything's just gone wrong for Tuna. So many disconnects, and then unfortunately is forced to retire from the race. As a top 3 now pit, is it going to be everyone into the pits? No, the Aston's going to stay out. So the Aston will be the one to stay out to take the lead on the hard tyres. Obviously, yeah, a pit stop is not necessary for Steel Demon in the Aston Martin. But apart from that, everyone else can... Oh, the Alpines are a bit side by side. The Alpines actually lost his front wing, I believe. Tin Man was potentially involved in that ordeal with Tuna. So, of course, yeah, safety car now is going to change everything. Now, the 2 Alpines are already last, so really neither of them are going to lose any time or positions because of the front wing or anything. So, yeah, I don't know. Actually, well, no, he's lost 1, 2. So, his front wing has not been fixed. Well, that's interesting. The front wing did not get fixed. Okay. Why can't I... Oh, my onboard's broken. That's great. That is wonderful, that. Why can't I... Yep, my onboard is fucked. Wonderful. That's great. I can't do anything about that, and I don't know why. I'm trying to... Oh, God. I don't know if it's worth me leaving and rejoining. Hold on, let me just... See, because this might be the last lap of the safety car, which I need to do it now if I am going to. I don't know why this is... Oh, wait. Has it fixed itself? Oh, it has. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we're all good. Okay, thank God, because that would be really annoying. Yep, just going through everyone, we're all good. Okay, all is good. Thank God, because, yeah, that... I think it was some pit lane glitch, but look, it's fixed itself, we're all good. Stuff's going well. Okay. God, that water, what? I don't... really, like, it's very weird. Anyway, I need to, actually no, race director, I need to turn down the audio a little. Yeah, okay, good. Alright. I don't think that's going to affect anything on the stream anyway, I don't believe. Could always turn it up if it does anyway, so. And it's done it again. It's done it again. So the safety car is not in, and I have no onboard again. Oh, and it. What the hell? Can it just not do that, please? Yeah, we're fine now. Like, what? So, oh no, the McLaren! Oh no! And he's crashed under the safety car. The McLaren of London is out. 12 cars now remain. That is, oh god, no. That's something you don't want to see. Oh, crashing under the safety car, that is... Oh god. That is really unfortunate. That is really, really unfortunate. And he must have been just weaving a bit of Steel Demon as two main antagonists of this race. Through, I guess, or maybe there was something else going on. Oh, see, that's why. Now I figured out why my... Yeah, that's why. Okay, all good. We fixed it. I now know why I was doing it, because... Yeah, never mind. I'd rather not say, because it's a bit embarrassing. Right, I believe safety car should be in this lap now. Could be wrong. I hope I'm not, because I want to see some racing as the host is now disconnected. Oh, it's landing, okay. So yeah, safety car is now going to be in this lap, which is good, so we'll be able to get racing going again. So Liam will lead us away on the soft tires. Actually, let's have a look at... So, yeah, everyone except Steel Demon has yet to make a stop. How the hell has he failed to last? He was in first. Okay, anyway, yeah, so we have a mix between the hards and the mediums at the moment. 2 people on the soft, so it should be interesting. So here we go. Safety car is in, so Liam will get us going again on the soft tires. So he leads away, JP follows behind on the hards. There's a position change between the Mercedes and the Ferrari. There's a load of position change going on in the background. The Red Bull making a move here on the Alfa Romeos. It's 3 wide into turn 1. He's gone a bit deep. I think he's gone off the track there. As there's loads of stuff going on in the back here now. Everyone jostling for position. Trying to get through as quick as they can. The Mercedes has done really well there. He's managed to get to P3 now. Plenty going on in the back as the Ferrari's going to dive down the inside of the Red Bull. Oh my goodness, just pulled out the last second. Something horribly wrong could have been. As there's a spin. Oh god, the Alpine and Nava has spun as potential race win contender for today. Has spun round and has lost a lot of time now to the leaders. There's going to be one heck of a comeback ready for this. He got deep again. Has he got damage? I'm not entirely sure. Losing the back. Yes, there is damage. And he's retired. And Ava's gone. And that's the end of their race. And that's really unfortunate there. Yeah, there's damage there in the wing. Yeah. That's really, really unfortunate. But We just have to get back to the race. So Liam out in front on the soft tires, already pulled out 2-second gap in the space of 1 lap. So Liam is really, really on the pace here today. Oh, there's a 5-second penalty there as he always sped in the pit lane. Yeah, makes sense. There's a battle in the background between the Aston Martin and NASCAR fan in the Alfa Romeo. So Steel Demon and NASCAR fan jostling for position as the NASCAR fan is on the soft tires, so he has a much bigger advantage there, tire-wise. So as everyone's pretty much spread out in the back, so we've obviously got this big crowd here in the middle now. So it'll be a battle between the Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, and another Ferrari. The Red Bull there, a bit deep. This little slide that happened, possibly just a bit of a lock up or something. As we previously went over, we all know Bahrain in this game. So we continue on. The Ferrari is actually falling behind, and the Red Bull's falling behind a little bit out of a second at the moment, but he's gained a little bit of time on the exit. No, he's not going to have DRS for... Oh, no, he's obviously got the straight line speed to it, so he's going to just about grab DRS there. So at least he can clarify himself still in this battle. So the Mercedes is not inside DRS of Jakey in the Haas, so he's going to have to potentially defend his... Bergertown is not using DRS for some odd reason. So let me just double check the tires again here. So the Red Bull's going to have the pace advantage on the mediums. Then the other 3 are all on the hards. So there's obviously not going to be difference in tires there. So the Red Bull's got 10 positions there. That is huge, huge comeback. Believe they got disqualified in qualifying, I think. I don't know if it was intentional or something that happened. It probably was unintentional. I don't really get much. That's a Ferrari. Good lord, it's almost hitting to the back of the Mercedes there. As Mercedes is now just about inside DRS range of Jakey in the Haas. He could be on potentially here to take P2. But they're all currently... I believe they might be going to the end. There might be a second stop to the mediums, but I know Liam will most definitely not be going to the end, so there will be probably mediums in there for him. But he will have pace advantage being on brand new medium tires. So that's good for him at least. So there'll be a mega pace advantage now, and then stint after. So he's obviously just going to try to pull out as much time as he can on this stint, and if he can pull out maybe a good 10-ish seconds over the course of his soft tire stint, I believe if he pits to the mediums, he should have a real chance of potentially taking that lead back. When he obviously has a... Now, I don't know, because you never know what people's strategies are like. They could also pit onto the mediums themselves. As a Mercedes there, of AOS has slightly got a poor exit there. I don't know what had happened, but he's way out of DRS. Here comes the Red Bull. He's gone past the Ferraris. They're all in a big tussle here, in a big clump, as the Red Bull has managed to get around the Ferrari. And now, as you can see, the Mercedes has drained his battery. As the Red Bull's right behind, obviously, as we know, faster tyre. That Ferrari has almost got alongside as well. He's got more straight line speed here as well, so he could possibly hold the Red Bull. He's got to go up the inside. The Red Bull's going to hold it around the inside. He's gone off the track a little bit. So they go still side by side through the worst corner on the track, as they're still side by side. The Ferrari really doesn't want to give this one up. It's a bit of a corner cut there from the Red Bull. And again, still side by side. Of course, we've seen that Ferrari might have the... It does not have the straight line speed advantage. Okay, the Red Bull has it. Don't know how it happened then, possibly just draining the battery. The Red Bull possibly wasn't. So this is some brilliant stuff. Good entertaining race so far, at least from my point of view, as the Red Bull's also out of battery. So the Mercedes is going to be a little bit saved there. Can the Ferrari do anything here into turn 1? not quite. Oh my goodness, the Red Bull almost hits into the back of the Mercedes. It was very, very close. I'm not sure what had happened to him on the brakes there. But no position changes here so far. But that Ferrari still looks like doesn't want to give up. Which I admire. I love this, and I'm also getting a bit of entertainment as much as everyone else on the stream is. So I'm sure he's now hoping he can stay within the DRS, but that Mercedes is still looking pretty quick, even though the Red Bull is on a superior tire compound. So there's a 6-second gap now between P1 and 2, between Liam and Jakey. So another 4-ish seconds, and I think there's still a good challenge, which will be brilliant because I can't wait to watch it. So Mercedes versus Red Bull. You love to see it. Well, Mercedes versus Red Bull versus Ferrari. The three giants of F1. So Mercedes obviously trying to break the toe here, but the Red Bull is very, very close to the Ferrari. Is falling off a little bit, but still just hanging on to DRS at the moment. They are both low on battery, so it's now just off of DRS. He's almost run to the back. He has run to the back of the Mercedes, and he's hit him again. And the Red Bulls, I don't know what's happened there. I've completely gone over my head that Liam has pit now to, yes, the medium tires. So now he'll be going to the end on those, and he will have still much more pace in him compared to them on used hards now. So it's just a battle still going on. And here goes the Ferrari down the inside. Oh, he spun round. They've made contact. And the Ferrari is... Oh, no. Oh, God. It's gone all wrong. I don't know what had happened there, but from my view, he did have a right to that line, and I'm not sure if that was him going deep or the Red Bull not leaving enough space. I'm sure the stewards will be looking at that after the race. I believe I caught a little bit of it on the stream, so just about, but we'll see anyway. The Red Bull now at least does not have any cars behind to be a threat, so he can just keep going on, harping on with the Mercedes. But there's still two Ferraris behind, so there's still a possibility for them. Because something could happen between these two. There could be a crash, as there's also a spin there of Steel Demon. I think he spun round. So it's unfortunate for him. He's going to be out of the points unless someone DNF'd out of nowhere. So Jakey now currently inherits the lead. He seems to be very comfortable out in front in terms of pace compared to the Mercedes behind. Now, of course, we got Liam, who will be on the charge, but he has got many overtakes to do before he can get up there. And there's still obviously plenty of time to gain the cheat. There's a current gap of 14 seconds as there's more yellow flags. It's the Red Bull! The Red Bull's around! Oh no! And he's beached! He's beached on the curb somehow. And the Red Bull's race is completely... It's been completely ruined now. Because he's kind of just sitting there trying to get out of it. And he's losing way more time than not resetting the track. I'm not sure if you guys allow it or not here, but... as yes, he's now been disqualified for parked in a dangerous location. So there'll be 10 people left. So that, just as I say it, Aston Martin inherits a potential point here. And that's the Red Bull out of it now. So that's going to ease off the pressure from the Mercedes. He's got a nice easy run out in P2 there. For now, of course, the Ferraris could gain. Of course, we got Liam, who will definitely be on the charge here now. To try to get past absolutely everyone. So actually, what's his... Can we do last lap? I don't know. Oh, wait, that's why I'm... Okay. Yeah, I'm used to looking at R factor and looking at the lap time, so my bad. My bad. Anyway, I mean, I could still check through. Let's actually, yeah, let's view his last couple of laps here. So consistent mid 33s, and then what has Liam been doing? 32s so far. Now the 54, I'm assuming was the pits. Yeah, it was a pit lap. But he was doing 32s as well on those softs. He's gone quicker on the medium tires than he done the softs, which is very interesting. So he's obviously got the pace for it. He's so far shown he's been faster. So yeah, there has been obviously time gains. We last saw it was about 14-ish seconds to him in the leader. But I'm sure Jakey will be doing all that he can to stay on front. There's just under 11 laps to go, about to be 10. So the last 10 laps, I'm sure he'll be absolutely pushing that car to its limit. So obviously you see everyone's pretty much spread about now. We'll probably just keep an eye on here. Keep an eye on Liam, because he's now up to P5 here. He's managed to get past Tin Man in the Alpine. I don't know why I forgot the name of the car manufacturer, but I did, so my sincere apologies. I'm very, very sorry for being an absolute bin. But the Alpine's actually coming back at him. He's not going to make it easy for him because he's on down the inside. And he's taken back the position, but for how long? Because he's also on the medium tyres. But he's lost it a little bit, so Liam's got the better exit. He's got the DRS. No, he's not. He has not got the DRS, and the Alpine's going to get back through. And he's just going to hold up Liam now. Liam's probably very frustrated currently behind this Alpine because he knows he's got to get past everyone as soon as possible. He cannot afford to wait behind anybody. But that was brilliant stuff from the Alpine. Like, kudos to him. That was a brilliant little battle. Good overtake he managed to pull off. But how long is it? As he's gone deep, which gives Liam the... Oh, is he going to get it this time around? Liam does get ahead. He's a car length ahead now, so he's got it here so far. But he's gone deep in the switchback here for Tin Man, as he's managed to get it side by side again. Everyone today is just pulling off brilliant battles as they banging wheels. Oh no, Liam spun around and he's been hit by the Alpine. Potential bit of dirty play in between both of them because they seem to both be clashing wheels a bit. But I believe that was a bit rough from the Alpine. Again, the stewards might be looking at that one after the race because Liam has lost so much time now. And that's the exact thing he couldn't afford to do. He needed to get past that Alpine straight away. But with the amount of laps left, I don't think anymore that he could be in the potential to get himself back even on the podium. The podium has been snatched out of his reach a little bit here. Because of that clash now with the Alpine of Tin Man. Fair, I mean, like, yeah, of course he has every right to defend his position, but a little bit of foul play, at least from what I saw there, was a bit dodgy. The Alpine, is Tin Man actually gaining on Burger Town? I don't know, but Liam was 13 seconds and now he's 16 seconds. So unless there's a safety car, I don't be thinking anything's going to happen to him. Anything good. I think the max he can do here now would be... he could possibly get P3. I don't know. I think P3 is really just judging off of where they are on track. I'm going to say P3 is the maximum he can possibly get. But obviously he's going to have to pick up the pace even more now and see what he can do with that. So disappointing for him. I'm interested to see though. Will he manage to make a comeback? I'm sure he at least wants to get past the Alpine after that one. So, which of course, any driver would after being spun around, clashing with someone. I don't know why I say clash around. My head's all over the place. But yeah, so that might have probably, I'm not gonna jinx it, I hope. But it has more than likely given Jakey the opportunity to take this win. Unless, of course, the Mercedes does something, as there's a spin in Sector 2. It is... Who is it? It's Liam again. Oh, and it just keeps getting worse for him. Looking like a potential race win for him today. It's just completely slipped through his fingers. I think he's just lost a lot of confidence since the spin. I know it does happen. Once something bad goes on, you lose a lot of, confidence, and the mentality it's no longer there to get the win. So it's difficult to get back up to it. So I think I jinxed it a bit more for Liam than I did Jakey there, because Jakey is looking more and more confidently out in front. But there does look like there's been a small couple games between the two of them. Let me compare lap times here real quick. I'll do the last 5-ish. So yeah, they've all been consistent 33s, mid to high 33s. And yeah, pretty much similar. Very mid to high. Some low in there. 33s. So they're pretty much matching each other most of the time. Just not exactly on pace each lap. But there's been a bit of time lost there for the Mercedes. I'm not sure what had happened. Of course, I was watching the laps. So Haas has pulled out an even more comfortable gap here. Obviously not many laps to go. So Haas looking potentially like it could be... Oh, what? And the Haas accidentally drove off the track a little bit there. Okay. That's interesting. But whatever floats your boat. I don't know what to say there, but yeah, it was an interesting line. It's one of the best lines I've ever seen. Yeah, you that's the ideal line, everybody. You gotta go straight over to the barriers, give it a little kiss, and then come straight back to the racing line and swing it in there, Apex 101. I'm just kidding. Although, you never know, that could be the new line around there. Could be tons of debris on the track, and you literally might swing all the way across just to not get a puncture. So this is actually, again, what's gone on here, because there's been a whole, like, more than half a second gain. This is now 2.4. That has obviously made a mistake that probably just went over my head. It's either that or the Mercedes just said, yeah, you know what, feck it, I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna go faster than you, So yeah, game on, I suppose. I don't really know. I still don't know, because look, the time's gone back up again to 5, and then it's gone. I'm so confused. I can't tell. I don't know if that's the game's fault, or there's just, I suppose, it's inconsistently separated between the two, whereas one has a better lap and then the other has a better lap by many tenths, and it's just, I'm confused. Okay, I don't know what to think anymore. Now Mercedes is low on ERS, which the Haas appears to not have a red light at the moment, at least. So I mean, you can see him behind, but he's no means close. So there's still a battle that could go on, but you never really know. There's actually a potential battle in between the Ferraris. Maybe. There's a 2-second gap-ish at the moment. There's yellow flag, that is red 92 has gone around. Who's on the soft tires, potentially just wants to try get that fastest lap. Because there's not really much more you can salvage from being in 10th and being miles behind at the moment, so you might as well just try steal the extra point while you're at it. Liam cannot do the same. I thought maybe he had a gap, but he can't. Doesn't seem to be gaining much on Ken Man either in the Alpine now, as there's more yellow flags, as it's again red 92. Who realistically could retire and get the point. I believe it's past 75% now being classified, so would still realistically at the point, but we'll see. So yeah, we again the gap. I don't know what to think. Is the Mercedes game? It's like I don't know. I'm just here to find out, but I can't really find out when it's the same yet different every time I look. So I don't know. Anyway. So we're kinda as again there's 8/10 now. Is there just maybe mistakes being made between the two that they're kinda just both making rookie mistakes that you know, expect they're going really slow through one corner accidentally or something. I really don't know because I don't know at all. Actually, let me have a look. What's the ERS difference here? Oh god, the Mercedes is absolutely none. And there's no chance of getting that back unless you use 0 bits of it. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Jakey does 33%, so there's still enough to defend from if necessary, or overtake again if necessary. But does not look anything too bad. This is a nice, beautiful helicopter camera here. Between the Ferraris. So Burgertown actually has got DRS here. So it could be a nice last couple of laps battles between the two Ferraris, which will be really, really good to see. Might as well get a last few laps entertainment because it doesn't look like there's going to be anything between the two leaders, nor anyone else. Potentially Liam is just under 2 seconds behind. He could possibly maybe get DRS or an overtake, anything like that done in the final lap. So we'll have to see. So here comes the Alpine pass. Obviously he's on the faster tire. He's a lapped car though, but he obviously just wants to unlap himself, being on the faster tire. Now he could possibly just pull away and not have to worry about it because he did gain so much so far. So we'll see. But that gives Jakey DRS now, so the Mercedes is going to lose out a little bit of time there. And he's using all of his ERS, the ERS he does not have, which I would personally not recommend, because you're not really going to gain much out of it. You're actually just going to lose more time overall. So, oh, the Alpine's gone. Oh, goodness. Oh, it just doesn't get any worse, does it? Oh, it probably can, but, you know, at least he can't lose any positions, you know. Because he's not really going to gain any from here on, so it's unfortunate for him. Sora could possibly pit. Oh wait, he's actually, I believe Sora has not been here the whole time, so more than likely will not get classified. As I've missed the Ferrari battle. Why have I missed it? I can't believe it, as they've collided a little bit there. I don't believe any damage will be have happened. What has happened between the two Ferraris? One has just broke suddenly on the corner. It's almost killed a teammate. This is a huge... There's a big battle going on at the moment. I'm annoyed I missed the first overtake, but I don't think I missed much because I'm now... It seems I'm getting the best of it. The ERS is a big difference. Burgertown has much more ERS, so let's just get the telemetry out of the way. We want the full screen now for this one. Might as well. Here we go. Go on board here. Two Ferraris again. It's going to go to the inside. Side by side. It's going to be very, very close. Is that the... Oh, he's slightly slowed down just to make sure they didn't collide, because they look like they potentially would have collided there. But yeah, it does look like it's going to be a bit of a grandstand finish between both Ferraris, which is exactly what we're looking for here. Good bit of entertainment. So... I hope neither of you spin, because that would be horrible anyway, but I hope it doesn't, because more entertainment, you know? So, Steel Demon sets the fastest lap. By the looks of things, we'll be taking home that final point. Because, of course, neither of these are on the right tire, or are even, I suppose, probably way, yeah, they're probably way out of it, unless, of course, they pulled like 3 seconds, I think, of their lap time out, and that Alpine's gone around for like the 5th time this race. Oh, poor Red 92. But yeah, Jakey looks well in control now. There's a really, really big gap, and of course he's about to now start the final lap of this race with a 3.5 second gap to the Mercedes of AOS. So it's still been, honestly, it's been a really good race though for the Mercedes. Unfortunate for the other, his teammate Tuna, unfortunately had to retire with a few disconnects as well. It was unfortunate. But the two Ferraris here on the final lap, it does look like Bergertown for the time being is going to snatch the podium. Because, yep, Smil's not. No, I don't think it's any contention. But, oh no. What has happened here? What have I missed? Something has happened between Liam and Tin Man. But Liam gets ahead and NASCAR fan now gets ahead of Tin Man. So the Alpines now lost 2 positions. I believe they must have collided potentially. They were side by side and something had happened. They've really been tussling for it. But yeah, I think, well, Liam has managed to at least get a P5 by the looks, if he can obviously keep it. But yeah, it looks like Bergertown is going to hold on to this podium after overtaking his teammate. He's managed to snatch P3 away. In the fight, what was it? Lap 28. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, it does not matter. So, rounding the final corner, up to the line now. Jakey is gonna win the Bahrain Grand Prix. After a very, very dramatic one, as after having a very, very shaky start for pretty much everyone. Obviously, he had took an early P2, or was it? Did he lead at the start? I don't really remember. But it does not matter because he is today's winner. Along with the Mercedes now finishing in P2 of AOS. That is a honestly brilliant, brilliant drive from the Mercedes. Good result for the Ferraris, 3rd and 4th. NASCAR fan finishes in P5 there. Liam drops to P7. Not sure what has happened there, but NASCAR fan has finished now in the top 5 all of a sudden. I'm sure wasn't expecting that at all. But there you go now. So brilliant results all around. I believe Sor was not a part of the race really. So I believe it's an AI. So more than likely get disqualified or not counted. So NASCAR fan gets driver of the day. My personal driver of the day. Hold on, we'll see the podium now. If it wants to load, that'd be nice. You know, that'd be great. Yeah. There we are. Yeah, honestly, excellent win from him today. Jakey really ruled it today. He was, of course, he had that after the safety car. After Liam had went onto the softs, but Jakey still pushed to get it, and he took it. So it's exactly what he was obviously hoping for, and he got what he wanted today. So yeah, honestly, overall a really entertaining race. Fastest lap does go to Steel Demon with a 30.5. So yeah, honestly, not a bad race at all. Well, honestly, a brilliant race in personal opinion. Quite good, loads of entertainment in it. So before the timer ends, top 10: Jakey, P2 AOS, P3 Bergertown, P4 Samilia. Again, I'm sorry if I mispronounce these. NASCAR fan P5, Tin Man P6, Liam P7, Sor P8, debatable, we'll see. Steel Demon P9, and Red 92 finishes off top 10. Of course, 2 unfortunate DNS from Neva and Subtitle Tuna. So yeah, it was just unfortunate, I suppose, to see them retire. But my personal driver of the day would probably be AOS and the Mercedes. At least from what I'd seen and from where it started, to get into P2 was brilliant. Of course, Jakey is also in the contention for my personal driver of the day. So yeah, that is Tier 2 Bahrain Grand Prix. Again, something I was not expecting. in the end. Just everything went to really dramatic, I should say. So yeah, it was overall good race. So yeah, I don't know what is to happen now. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, right. Right, well that's the end of my duties today. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next Tier 2 race. Okay? Adios.